With that My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Well, our next guest has always been hot.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Always.
She's talented. She's the star of the hit drama Providence. Here's Melina Kanakaredes. Oh, yes.
Looking good.
They've got something in common again.
Yes.
Yes. Now, the last time you were here, she was expecting Lola, right?
Right.
Yes.
And
I had Zoe.
you had just had Zoe, and now she's expecting Regis, and and you're going to have Regina.
Wow, I didn't even know you knew it was a boy or not.
Well, we don't, but we're naming it Regis even if it is a boy.
Yeah.
What an honor.
Yes.
How great.
It's a big honor. No, I'm very proud. I'm very proud.
That's
And
great.
you're expecting?
I am.
Now, who's going to be first? Delivery.
I will be first.
And you'll be, I guess, second.
Yes. That would make me second.
And,
Yes.
And how is your little baby that you have?
She's wonderful.
Zoe?
Yes, she doesn't stop talking. And she speaks Greek, so...
Yes, she's bilingual.
She's bilingual already?
I worked really hard doing this. I only spoke Greek to her for the longest time, and then I was so afraid that she wouldn't speak English. And one day she's playing with her little cousin. She just comes out speaking fluent English. I'm like, okay,
wow.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
Your little brains are
Don't you think
unbelievable.
it's up to the mother to teach the child the other language?
Yeah, as many people as you can get in there. You know, my mom speaks Greek to her, my mother-in-law, everybody. So it's, but yeah, it's that constant effort, and you have to remember.
Will you teach little Regis Gaelic?
Yes, I will. No, you know, the thing is that my husband speaks, I mean, Italian was his first language.
Right.
He speaks so beautifully. But I have to take the kids to Italian class because he just doesn't speak to them in Italian.
Right.
And so the three of us are learning Italian. I speak it like a 1-year-old.
Right. Well, no, my husband's the same. He speaks Greek fluently, but I have to remind him to keep doing it.
Right.
But you know, we all still had to go to Greek school. I mean, you saw My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm so proud of the success of that movie.
Was your wedding like that?
I had 500 people at my wedding.
No kidding.
And it was a rather big, fat Greek wedding.
And where was it?
It was in Akron, Ohio, where I grew up. And there's still people who are not speaking to my parents because they weren't invited. It's like, wait a minute, we got the whole town.
How can your parents not have invited everyone and still have 500 people there?
It was 500 of our closest friends and relatives. I mean, come on, it's all, and everybody was named Nick, and
wow.
It was true.
Have you been back to Greece recently?
Yes, I just went back. I did a wonderful documentary film that was kind of will be in conjunction with the Olympics for PBS here. It was called Kids' Eye View of Greece, which we took a bunch of kids and asked them where they wanted to go.
That's right. The next Olympics.
The next Olympics will be back in Athens, where it started.
Amazing!
Now, so they know you in Greece.
Well, yes, they're still fixated on the fact that I taught Robert De Niro how to speak Greek.
In the movie you made together.
Yes, in 15 minutes. So they follow me everywhere I go. And
you have to be the most famous person in Greece, I would think.
It's really wonderful. I mean, it's wonderful, and they're wonderfully supportive, but the paparazzi are there all the time. And I, of course, had my camera because I was very excited at this one point. We were in the old stadium, and they were just relentless. I mean, just there, and as you're walking up the thing and taking pictures of you from behind, and I'm like, oh, yeah. So I'm like, please don't take pictures like that. I'll smile, I'll do whatever. So finally, I turned around and started taking pictures of them, and they were all sort of like,
they don't like that.
They don't like
having like that. And I thought, oh, this is somewhat cathartic. It feels so good.
Are they going to have any of the Olympic Games? I guess they can't. In the old stadiums and the old ruins that they have.
I think they're going to do some kind of a tribute and ceremony there.
Be nice.
But they're setting all kinds of things up.
Will you go to the Olympics?
Oh, absolutely.
Did you marry a Greek man?
Yes, I did.
What's his name?
Peter Constantinides. It's 4 letters longer than Kanakaredes.
His name is Constantinides, and your name is Kanakaredes.
Why didn't you
hyphenate? A lot of Redes in there.
I don't know, you know.
Kanakaredes Constantinides.
Yeah, see? You say that so well.
Yeah. Well,
that's why we try to
hyphen it myself.
We try to pick really short names for our children. So I'm trying to think of the shortest Greek names I can find.
And you started out in a soap opera too, right?
Yes.
Here in New York, was it?
Yes, I was on Guiding Lights, and Kelly and I go so far back.
Really?
We worked on a charity called Starlight Foundation together.
Right, together.
And,
I remember that charity,
we were both little kids.
And then like a week later, Melina shot to superstardom.
Oh, please. And Kelly hasn't been doing too badly herself lately, huh?
Kelly's done just fine.
I think so.
Yeah, Kelly took good care of Kelly, I'll tell you that.
But it's actually Kelly Ripopolis, because what happens is the minute you make friends with somebody, they initially, they just become part of your family. So
Well,
I
sure.
watch her success, and I sit there and I'm like,
Little
it's wonderful.
Ripopolis.
Ripopolis. We're going to take a break. When we come back, let's talk about Providence, okay? Back in a moment. Melina Kanakaredes, our guest, the big star of Providence, which I guess is going into a fourth or fifth season?
Season
Fifth
already.
season.
Yeah.
Wow.
Such a success. I mean,
So what's going to be new with your character this year?
Actually, there's a lot of new things. My clinic burnt down, so I think you're going to show a clip where she's talking about having to go back and see it all sort of a mess, and it sets up the whole thing that she'll be working at an ER now,
Right.
And which is kind of fun because you meet other people at ERs, and which is what's happening. She's getting engaged in the first episode, and
really?
so they'll probably promo it that way. So it's kind of a big deal. No.
What's wrong with him? He's got to be Greek.
That's the biggest coup for me, that I play Sydney Henson, and I've been Melina Kanakaredes my whole life. So it's like, yay.
You know, I'll bet right now, because Greeks are so hot, that they're wishing they had left you alone and let you play a Greek lady.
How fun it is to hear that Greeks are so hot.
My big fat Greek doctor.
And all my relatives will be like, bravo, carissimo, that's so great, that's a doctor.
So you're getting engaged.
Yes, I get engaged, and
It's been a romance in the previous series? Or?
yes, it started last season, and it turns into something
he a
quite
doctor?
exciting. No, he's a lawyer.
Oh,
What'd you know?
what are those upscale
What are you going to
weddings?
do?
Yeah. Well, let's take a look at the clip now. The clip is where you go back to visit.
I'm going to wake up right before I go to my new job.
Okay, fine. Providence.
Delicious.
Oh, you are the best. What's you putting there?
Maple syrup.
Why?
I'm trying to get you in the Vermont spirit.
They don't put maple syrup in coffee in Vermont.
Has anyone ever told you you're incredibly literal?
Besides you.
Hey, did you know that in addition to being the home of Ben & Jerry's, Vermont has a thriving potato industry?
No, I had no idea.
Yeah, it's not as big as Maine's, but they're hot on the trail.
I wish I didn't have to
Go to work.
Calling sick.
I'm a doctor. Unless I have a subdural hematoma, it's really bad form.
Well, you got the best looking hematoma I've ever seen.
I'm going to go to St. Clair's this afternoon. Meet the contractor. You want to come?
Have they started rebuilding that yet?
I got the permits last week.
What time are you going over there?
5 o'clock?
All right, well, I've got a really busy afternoon. See if I can make it.
Thanks.
All right.
Do you hate having to say things like subdural hematoma?
No, I've gotten used to it over the years. What's very exciting about this season, we're starting October 4th as our premiere, and it happens to be another really important day. And I'm wearing the little pink ribbon to remind me, but I'm the spokesperson for Lee National Denim Day this year. And it's an amazing event that happens, it's been happening for the last 7 years, and all of the proceeds go to breast cancer research and through an organization called the Susan G. Komen Foundation.
How does the public help?
Well, this is really easy. Wear your jeans to work and give $5 donation. Every penny goes to the Susan G. Komen Foundation. Lee sponsors the event.
That's great.
It's really a wonderful, wonderful thing.
Well, you're a good spokeslady.
Yeah, you are.
And you're going to be a good mother again, I'm
I
sure.
hope
And we
so.
want you to have this for the new little baby, okay? Yeah. All right.
So sweet. Thank you.
All right, Melina. Have a good season, too, on Providence, okay?
Thank you.
Melina